Hello and welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. I am Christina Crowley and I am without my mic. So I'm doing this on the computer's mic. I hope everything's coming across okay. Please feel free to give me some thumbs up if you can hear me all right. And this morning I want to talk about, tips for overcoming how you feel. Sometimes we feel we don't like how we feel. and in our times, that's okay. We understand that. And let me see if I can hear myself here. I can. Alrighty. So I'm doing it. I don't have my mic this morning. I'm a little out of sorts, but nonetheless, so that's how I feel. And in our times, we can never be sure of our choices unless we own our thoughts, own how we feel. And sometimes that's not easy because in our day and age, we have a ton of choices. We have a ton of possibilities. And in so many ways, that's fun. In so many ways, that's great. But it does leave a bit of angst. It does leave a bit of the what ifs. It does leave a bit of the, oh my gosh, coulda, shoulda, woulda's. A lot of the things we talk about. Hello, good morning. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad that you can join me live. And for those of you who join me on the replay, I want to acknowledge you too. It is, it's great to be able to have you here, whether our schedules mesh or not. So, dealing and owning our thoughts and owning our feelings. One thing I'd like to say is, how about try on the choice? Are you able to try on the choice? Maybe you're thinking, I want to do this because I will regret it later, but I don't want to get totally involved in something. So say you want to coach some sort of team, or, somebody wants you to come and get involved in some sort of a group activity, but you're not sure. Try on the choice. Can you try on the choice? If it's possible to physically try it on, like go, be an assistant coach or a helper on a team, see if you really like it. See if it, is what you truly want to do. Or, sit and think and write out all of the things you think about it. And are all of those feelings real? Try on the choice. It's kind of like, we test drive cars. We do a lot of things. We go to college just to see if we want to go there. And, but try it on. See if it's what's really right for you. See if, in being in that environment, if it's what you wanted it to be, if it's what you think it will be. Now, understand that we're going to have some resistance when we try on choices. The resistance is like, oh no, unfamiliar. Don't do it, unfamiliar. And we will have those feelings come along. But trying on the choice, if possible, is one way of doing it. And, and in our daily lives, we have, in owning your thoughts and owning your feelings, I kind of think, let yourself acknowledge that it's okay to feel how you feel. And then, kind of move on with it, I don't want to do X. I don't want to do Z. Or maybe I want to do these and somebody in my life doesn't approve, or somebody you think might not like what you want to do or how you're feeling. So acknowledge it. It's okay to feel how you feel. And it doesn't mean that it may not change in a few months, that it may be different from how you felt a while ago, but it is okay to feel how you feel because it's how you feel. And I know this seems so, I don't know, maybe elementary to some of you, but it's things that we forget. We do forget that maybe we should try on a choice. We do forget that, yeah, it's okay to feel how I feel, and I can own how I feel, and I can feel good about how I feel because I choose it. It is my choice. And we can't consider the repercussions. We can consider, are there any consequences to feeling how I feel? And, as we grow and as we're adults, we can try and figure that out. We can acknowledge that. We can sit and meditate. weak to figure out if there's something there that we don't know that we don't know. That I feel like is a big thing anymore. Because with as many choices as we have in life, and not knowing what we don't about that we don't know that we don't know, that keeps us from owning how we feel. Because we always think, okay, maybe if I made another choice, that would have been right. And we don't always need to be right. But we do need to acknowledge it's okay to feel how we feel. And so what are your thoughts on this? Please feel free to tell me in the comments. Please feel free to let me know, if this resonates with you, or if you have any other thoughts. I think in owning your thoughts and owning your feelings they're never truly wrong. They are how you feel. You may want to change them. You may be getting like what I said, repercussions for having those feelings and for putting and you have to accept that our loved ones, our friends, our coworkers may not accept those feelings. I hate this job. Well, people may not want to hear that. They may not like that. So you've got to understand the pluses and minuses of them. And when I do Inspiration Morning, when I do those memes, it is from and for about people who have been there, who have been through hard times. We can look through history and we can look through the famous quotes of what people went through. I know Eleanor Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, Rumi, and Bennett, I can't remember his first name. They all put out amazing quotes and amazing thoughts. They're thought leaders on change in our feelings. And I know that I talk about Gary Vee, and he talks to a millennial who's like, we don't care about your feelings. And that's true. Gary Vee and the people you work with may not care about your feelings. They just want the job done, or they just want certain things. And I think Gary Vee has an amazing viewpoint on that when he talks to that millennial. But I'm talking about personally, owning your feelings and being okay with it and moving on with it. You don't have to, and also you don't have to accept others' feelings for you. It's about being an open person and open to what's going on around you. And then also being open to change. Alrighty, well, that's all I have to say for this morning. I want to say thank you for joining me, and give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. I really appreciate those. And I'd love to hear from you. And please feel free to put in your comments, put in your thoughts into the comments within Facebook. I do appreciate them, and I'm glad when I see those. And I really love the thumbs up and the hearts already. And what would you love to see me talk more about? And if you feel that this has had value, please feel free to share this. I'm thankful for those of you who share this already. And I want to say thank you. And, today when you're out and about, think about it and own your thoughts, own your feelings. Alrighty. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.